In early 2021, Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh led the government's move in the National Assembly to increase the domestic and external debt ceiling to 500 billion and 650 billion respectively. Those increases were approved and came almost 3 decades after the last upward revision to 150 billion and 400 billion in 1994. Since 2021, borrowing occurred, and as the government nears the maximum amount authorized under the ceiling, the National Assembly will soon be approached to raise the limit on borrowing. Dr. Singh will now have to issue an order which will be laid in the National Assembly with the specific proposed adjustments. The adjustments are needed to accommodate the anticipated new borrowing to fund the government's development agenda. In an exclusive interview with the newsroom this week, Dr. Singh pointed out that the PPPC government has demonstrated a strong track record of prudent and responsible economic management.
So given all of these heavy investment initiatives and also ramping up of social programs, we have of course been incurring a fiscal deficit. This is publicly known, it's reflected in our annual budgets every year. And so you finance the budget deficit by borrowing, and we have been borrowing very prudently.
Dr. Singh believes this level of prudent financial management was most amply demonstrated when the PPP returned to government in 1992 and met a national debt that was 600% of the country's gross domestic product. Now, with heavy investment initiatives and the ramping up of social programs, more financing is needed, and Dr. Singh has repeatedly assured that the government will ensure borrowing is done prudently.
As the economy grows, our capacity to borrow increases, and we intend to use that capacity to finance an aggressive program to modernize and transform our country to improve the lives of the Guyanese people.
Dr. Singh anticipates that the opposition will oppose this new increase in the debt ceilings.
It's in fact quite easy to anticipate what they're going to say. They will object to what they will present. They will first of all present this as borrowing more and characterize that as a bad thing or a negative thing. And the reason for this really is very simple, that they're well aware that we're contracting this borrowing for the purposes of financing development programs. And they don't want development programs to be delivered. They don't want developmental projects to be delivered as long as the People's Progressive Party is in government.
The minister assured that the revisions to the external and domestic debt ceilings will not threaten Guyana's long-term debt sustainability, given the substantial economic progress and the country's robust economic outlook.